Hello everybody and what's up, I'm the Headmaster and welcome back to Let's Play Vectorman in Day 4, Absolute Zero. This is a completely underwater level and with mines everywhere, so you gotta be careful. Because you gotta jump up in this level. Vertical level, yeah. But days are how they say stages in this game. But yeah, welcome back. This is part 2 of Let's Play Vectorman, and starting off with the water level. Yeah. Really the only thing about this level here is that you gotta be careful of what is above you. And those bubble snake things, I think I'm actually soon going to fight one here because it's a new enemy. Kind of. You shoot at it and it will it'll just pop its body and then regrow it and then try to whip you and you destroy it and stuff. Yeah, you destroy every enemy in this game. What am I saying? Oh, you destroyed it! So original! Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about, but just watch out for their tails, so shoot from afar, and can't get up there. You gotta jump from a different platform. I also doing this at like 2 AM. It's hard to think. Jeez. But here is a new power-up, or transformation. It allows Vectorman to swim and blow up everything he contacts. Yep. Doesn't last very long, but it's really nice because Vectorman is able to swim with that, and I go getting hit by a bubble and a snake. I can't really think of something to say here, which is why I'm not really talking, but, you know, just going up a vertical level, jetting our way up, being careful about what we do. The thing in the game says 4 minutes and, like, yeah, probably start at 6 minutes or something. I don't know, I was just looking at the time, but then I realized it was counting down, not up. But ×5 multiplier is going away. But we got a new gun power-up, and that is basically a spread shot. It allows you to shoot more sparkles, I guess, at once. And I think it does more damage. Don't quote me on that, but I think it does. And here's a new transformation as well, Rocket, which got us out of the water there. But what the spread shot thing, yeah, basic pattern. Sorry about the cut there, but I died and it took like a minute during this boss before I died, so I just cut it out for convenience. Save you guys the hassle of watching me for a minute longer. Don't worry, I did quite a bit of that for the next level, because I died quite a bit in the next level. But we'll get to that when we get there. And don't do that, don't just stand there thinking he's not going to start shooting until a certain point, because I did that there, shot me in the face. Even though it looks like this boss here, well, his strategy is to fly across the screen and shoot in a downward angle, but it may seem like he's hitting you like multiple times when he's doing that, but it only takes 1 life because I guess you're blinking, taking invincibility frames. Again, it's like 2 AM. But all you need to do is just follow this guy around and shoot at him. And then eventually this thing appears. This thing shoots straight and stands up and like slashes 2 bullets at you. So just make sure you jump over the bullets when he's on the ground and jump over him and shoot down at him and shoot at him. go behind him, stuff, when he's like slashing his stuff. Yeah. Makes sense of that. And if you saw that little like second of a pause, well, yeah, this was what I was cutting out dying. I died like three times before this here, and I decided to cut all that out. Save a lot of time, and anything that was shown in those last ones is also shown in this one, so nothing has been lost. But this level has flies, and I don't like the flies in this game. They're mean. But a new enemy here is like some robot on 2 legs. If you get close enough to it, it will try kicking you. And here's the like drill power-up transformation. You can drill through the ground and blow up anything that you contact. Yep. And here's a new gun power-up. It's like a stick, like 2 sparkles on a stick. I was gonna make an analogy to it or whatever. I was gonna say what it looked like, but I forgot the name of what it looked like. But yeah, shoot it, like does more damage. Again, this I'm not really sure about powers and how they work all that well, because this would be my first time actually getting to this level. But like, I mean, in my life, not in this recording, but just like in my game in life. And whenever you hear a blinking sound like that, it means your gun power up is going to go away. And that fly just like booted me off that edge. That jerk. But here's this thing that I couldn't really figure out. And I am going to die here, but you'll see why I kept this in. But what you need to do to kill this guy is shoot his tail, but after shooting his tail, didn't think it was doing anything, so I guess I couldn't really figure that part out until after, but whatever. Make sure you take that turret that's above this guy up there, because you don't want that interfering with you. Also in this room you can get quite a bit of sparkle points, that's what I'm gonna call them. And yeah, increase your score by a lot. This was me just trying to figure out what I was supposed to do. And it showed off that there's stuff below us. Yeah. Again, I couldn't figure out that shooting the tail was actually doing something right at this moment, so I was doing what I could. And that's like, if you see, I did this and then I was like, oh, I did something dead. But why I kept it in is this game, it starts you off with checkpoints. Usual ones are at bosses. Some were like right there. If you like shoot certain TV or something, it'll count it. I don't know really, but it'll count it as a checkpoint. So if you die and you still have lives, you'll come back to there. And that's a good thing. Always. Just gonna get through the rest of the level here. And this is like, don't think I mentioned it before, but that guy's basically like those walking enemies that kick you, but instead of kicking, they shoot. With most enemies that shoot, you just need to duck under. Just keep holding down and shoot to duck. I don't know why. Well, actually I do, but trust me, you'll want to duck whenever you get those. And those flies are like terrible. Like smash you on the floor and everywhere. It sucks. But you're gonna want to duck when something's shooting at you, so that it can go over your head if it's going in a straight line. It'll help a lot in this game, trust me. You need it. Or at least I need it. But like I said, just take out this turret there, decided to take out that guy there too. See if I could get one little pellet thing. And here, I decided to just shoot his tail because I saw that it actually did something. So I just started shooting his tail until it blew up. I just led him over here and jumped over him. That's how you get past that guy. And the thing is, this is pretty close to the end of the level, so yeah. Kinda died pretty close to the end of the level there, but whatever. Checkpoints. They're nice. But here is the end of the level. And the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. Let's play Vectorman. In the next part, we shall take on the next level. And see you all later. I'm the Headmaster signing out. Thank you for watching. Tune in for the next part. See ya.